Adenomyosis is a condition in which the inner uterine lining, the endometrium, breaks through and starts to grow on the uterine muscle and the uterine walls, the myometrium. This abnormal growth can cause excessive pain, heavy menstrual bleeding, and make it really difficult for you to carry out your daily tasks. In some cases, adenomyosis may also lead to fertility problems in women who are specifically in the early years of their reproductive life. Although the symptoms of adenomyosis overlap with endometriosis, these are two different conditions. In endometriosis, this endometrial lining starts to grow on the outside of the uterine wall and anywhere inside your body, while in adenomyosis, this abnormal growth is happening on the uterine muscle and on the inside walls of the uterus. In fact, a large number of women in their advanced stage of endometriosis often have adenomyosis diagnosis also. Sometimes adenomyosis may also be confused with uterine fibroids, which are growing inside the uterine muscle. Like endometriosis, both of these conditions can coexist, thus aggravating painful symptoms which a woman is going through. Ayurvedic treatment for adenomyosis offers natural and holistic ways to resolve the condition at the root cause level with the use of herbal supplements, diet, and lifestyle changes. Hi, this is Nidhi Bansal from Medhya Herbals. We help women to gain health with all natural and holistic principles of Ayurveda, and in this video, I will share with you causes and symptoms of adenomyosis from an Ayurvedic perspective and what Ayurvedic natural ways you can adopt to resolve this condition and find relief from the painful symptoms that you are struggling with. Let's get started. Adenomyosis is a condition that affects millions of women around the world. It usually occurs in later reproductive years of a woman or after she has had children. In fact, trauma to the uterus during childbirth is considered to be one of the possible causes of adenomyosis. It is a progressive condition in which the endometrial cells start implanting on the uterine muscle as well as the walls of the uterus. It can be a silent condition, specifically in the initial stages when the adenomyosis tissues have not spread too far. However, in the later stages, when the adenomyosis tissues have grown bigger in size or they have diffused throughout the uterus, then it can cause a lot of pain, specifically during menstruation, and also create a lot of discomfort even to carry out normal processes such as using a washroom. Adenomyosis can make your uterus enlarged. In some cases, the uterus may increase to twice its original size, and it may also tilt or move from its location. In a large number of cases, women often feel tender region as well as a lot of heaviness around the lower abdominal area. Now, there are 4 stages of adenomyosis. It starts from mild stage and moves towards the advanced stage if not treated in time. In the mild stage, the adenomyosis tissues have just broken through the uterine wall and they have started to grow. At this stage, you may not experience any specific symptom. In the moderate stage, you may still have focal adenomyosis, which is presence of adenomyosis tissues at a single point on the uterus wall. At this stage, you may start experiencing mild symptoms of pain, discomfort, fatigue, or maybe heavy bleeding. In the third stage, in which the severe symptoms of adenomyosis may be experienced by the patient, is when the adenomyosis tissue may still be present on the focal area, but they have started to grow much bigger in size, thus creating a lot of more inflammation, pain, and discomfort. The fourth stage is the advanced stage, in which the adenomyosis may start to grow throughout the uterus, and it may also be termed as the diffused stage of adenomyosis. At this point, the patient experience extreme discomfort. This stage may or may not also overlap with presence of endometrial tissues or presence of fibroids inside the uterus. Do note that if you are experiencing any of the symptoms of adenomyosis related to heavy prolonged bleeding, excruciating pain, and also challenges in your fertility, then you should consult an experienced doctor and get advice and treatment plan to handle your condition in a systematic way. Gathering information is very important. That's why you will be able to chart out a health protocol that you can follow to find relief from your symptoms and treat the condition at the root cause level. But at the same time, a systematic treatment can really help you to stop the progress of adenomyosis and thus avoid the health risk and health complication that it can cause when not treated in time. Some of the troublesome symptoms of adenomyosis are extremely painful menstrual cramps during and after your menstrual period, excessive bleeding during menstruation or prolonged flow during menstruation, irregular or absent periods for few months, and heavy and prolonged menstrual bleeding in the subsequent period, fertility problems, inability to conceive, pregnancy complications, or shedding of endometrial lining prematurely. Excessive loss of blood can also lead to anemia and severe iron deficiency in a large number of women. In fact, iron deficiency and excessive growth issues such as fibroids, endometriosis, and adenomyosis go hand in hand. A large number of women struggle with nutritional deficiencies and symptoms from these health conditions. We will cover this in the dietary tips in the later part of the video. Digestive disorders such as constipation, heaviness, bloating, indigestion, and in fact acid reflux are very common symptoms as well. You may also struggle with excessive pain while using the toilet or during sexual intercourse. UTI, cough, cold, and belly problems are some of the very common symptoms that women struggle with as a result of high inflammation and low immunity in the body when they are struggling with adenomyosis. As I said, fibroids and endometriosis are usually coexistent along with adenomyosis. You may also have presence of uterine polyps, which is also another form of excessive growth which is happening inside your body. When we look into uterine adenomyosis or this condition of bulky uterus from an Ayurvedic perspective, then we find that an imbalance in all three dosha, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha is involved in complex health disorders such as adenomyosis. Vata dosha is a dynamic energy of circulation throughout your body. Pitta dosha regulates your metabolism, the production of hormones, and also your digestive fire broadly. And Kapha dosha is the dosha of growth. Together, they imbalance your digestive fire, which leads to the production of undigested food, or am as we call in Ayurveda. This leads to buildup of toxins inside the body. Am is a thick and gooey substance which hampers the circulation throughout your body. As a result, a large number of your body tissues are not getting the essential nutrients and glucose that they need for their existence. They feel starved and deprived. Your immune system also starts to misfire, resulting into autoimmune disorders if this inflammation and toxin buildup is not controlled. That's why Ayurvedic treatment for adenomyosis focuses on treating the root cause of balancing your dosha, balancing your hormones, also improving your digestive fire, immunity, and fertility, or the functioning of your reproductive system. Ayurvedic treatment involves use of herbal supplements, dietary and lifestyle modifications that will help you to strengthen the functioning of your body systems and also get rid of this toxin buildup, and thus pave the way for a healthy body and healthy mind. Now let's look into specific Ayurvedic measures that you can take to find relief from adenomyosis. So number one is Ayurvedic herbs and medicines. These are really important, especially for treatment of later stage of adenomyosis or presence of complex growth inside your uterus, which are leading to troublesome symptoms and pain that you are struggling with. Ayurvedic herbs are potent medicines that act on specific body tissues. Thus, they strengthen the functioning of those body tissues and also help you to achieve overall balance. They also provide you with essential micronutrients that your body is lacking. That's why it is important to get diagnosis from an experienced Ayurvedic practitioner who can advise you on specific herbs according to your specific symptoms. There are a lot of herbal plants and medicines that you can take to find relief from a large number of adenomyosis symptoms that you are struggling with. However, these herbs need to act in specific ways and also should be combined with other herbs that will help them to function well and thus treat the root cause of your condition. Here is a list of Ayurvedic herbs that can help to find relief from excessive bleeding, pain, hormonal imbalance, and toxin buildup in the body. In addition, they will also boost your fertility and regulate your menstrual cycle. Now, the second measure that you need to take is a healthy diet. A healing, nutritious diet is an essential pillar of Ayurvedic treatment. This is because when you eat a balanced and healthy diet, it really acts as medicine. This is what you are putting inside your body 3 times in a day or more. A healthy diet just doesn't help you to counter the hunger. It provides you with essential nutrients and energy to your body cells and helps them to function well. Antioxidants, minerals and vitamins that you will receive from your diet in a natural way are absorbed in your body in a much better manner. They are also required for your immune system to function well and for you to counter all the inflammation and thus painful symptoms that you are struggling with. So here are some of the Ayurvedic dietary guidelines that you need to follow to find relief from adenomyosis. Number 1 is to improve your water intake. Sufficient hydration from normal plain water, herbal teas or natural drinks such as fruit juices and coconut water is essential to maintain the functioning of your body. It also helps to improve circulation and flush the toxins of the body out. That's why do make sure that you are taking in sufficient water throughout the day rather than loading it up at any specific times. Second point is to include a variety of fruits and vegetables in your diet. This will help you to get variety of nutrients that your body needs to function. For example, vitamin A, E, vitamin C and B vitamins, which are really important for your immune system and for your hormones to work well. In addition, you need sufficient amount of iron and zinc which your body is lacking. The third point is to include healthy fats and sufficient amount of proteins in your diet. They are the building blocks of your hormones, of your immune cells and of your body tissues, especially your skin, hair, your bones as well as your ovum, which regulates your fertility. While you are including healthy foods in your diet, you should also make note to stay away from processed foods, fried, spicy, extremely sour, pungent foods which disturb the balance of dosha in your body. Staying away from unnatural foods, synthetic colorings, preservatives, caffeine, alcohol will also help you to balance your hormones in a much better way. They will also remove endocrine disrupting materials which are disturbing your hormones and creating excessive estrogen in your body, which is stimulating excessive growth in your reproductive system. Now, the third effective Ayurvedic way for treatment of adenomyosis is to manage your stress level. Adenomyosis also create a lot of inflammatory stress inside your body. Your body cells are actually deprived of the essential nutrients and glucose that they need to function on daily basis. At the same time, when you are going through so much pain inside your body, there is a lot of emotional turbulence that you are going through. This makes you prone to react to any kind of changes that you are finding inside your environment. You may feel a lot irritated, anxious or often depressed. And stress is also one of the major causes that raises cortisol levels in your body, which disturbs the functioning of your reproductive hormones, that is estrogen and progesterone. And when those hormones are disturbed, then it leads to irregular menstrual cycle and a lot of painful symptoms that you are currently struggling with. That's why it is really important to recognize all kind of stressful events that are affecting your mental health. You should give utmost priority to your self-care. Say no to all those stressors that are causing emotional turbulence inside you. And you should also take help in whatever possible way to accept those stressful moments or emotional turbulence that you are currently going through. Acceptance also paves the way to healing. When you are aware of the stressors, you will be able to take necessary measures to push them away and also take care of your mental balance and thus take care of your relationships and of the people around you. Now, the fourth important measure that you can take for treatment of adenomyosis is to practice pranayama and yoga on daily basis. Pranayama and yoga are essential measures that you can take on daily basis and at any time of the day to help you relax, to improve circulation in the body and to balance your hormones. Systematic breathing exercises that we do in pranayama help to infuse a lot of prana, vital life force that you really need at the moment. In addition, yoga also helps to tone and stretch the muscles around your pelvic area and in any part of the body for which you are carrying out the specific asana. Yoga asana can help to strengthen and tone those muscles and thus reduce the pain that you are currently going through. When you are practicing yoga on daily basis, slowly you will find that you are feeling much better physically and mentally. So do make sure to start today. Now, last but one important measure that you should be taking is to improve your sleep. If you are currently irregular with your sleeping hours, then do make sure that you are maintaining sleep hygiene and a routine around your sleeping hours, especially in the night. This is the critical time when your body is generating necessary hormones. It is also detoxifying. All of these functions are really essential for you at the moment to get rid of the excessive harm that has built up in the body, and also to get those vital hormones naturally that your body needs to find the right balance and come out of the grip of adenomyosis. Sleep will also give you sufficient rest and time to relax. It will keep your stress levels low and give you sufficient energy to carry out your daily tasks. So do make sure to catch sufficient sleep in the night and avoid sleeping during the day, because sleeping during the day actually promotes cough in the body, which will again promote excessive growth and thus aggravate the painful symptoms of adenomyosis. Some of the other measures that you can employ to find relief from painful symptoms or to find symptomatic relief are using heat pads. They are highly effective to counter the menstrual cramps and pain that you may have during menstruation. In addition, essential oils are also quite effective. For example, rosemary oil, tea tree oil, eucalyptus oil and lavender oil are some of the essential oils that can be mixed along with some base oils such as sesame oil, olive oil or coconut oil. Either you can apply them on your body to carry out regular massage. This will help you to improve circulation, also help you to relax. This is essentially the aromatherapy. In addition, you can sip on some herbal teas, specifically the ginger tea or chamomile tea. They are also very effective to reduce the pain inside the body and thus reduce your dependence on painkillers. While there are a lot of natural measures available in Ayurvedic treatment that will help you to find relief from your specific symptom, the key for you is to begin. Ayurvedic treatment has no side effects. It will really help you to strengthen the whole body and to improve the functioning of each and every cell inside. It is a holistic system of medicine that works along with your own body rather than just providing symptomatic relief. So that was all. Do leave your feedback and comments. I will get back to you. Do subscribe to the channel. That way you will stay updated with the latest Ayurvedic tips to stay in the best shape of your health. Do share this video with all who will find it useful. I will see you soon in the next video. Until then, bye.